And the match ends Chelsea 3, Fulham 2. Very, very entertaining match. Very, very beautiful game of football. End-to-end stuff. Let's start with the positives for Chelsea. On the positive side, Chelsea got the 3 points. On the positive side, Chelsea scored 3 goals. And that attack line of Rogers, João Pedro, and Palmer look like they're going to cook. Like, that attack line is looking very, very good. Palmer played so well today. Like, he looked like himself again. And I think the formation that Xabi Alonso is using, that formation whereby Palmer is playing like a number 10, while, Rogers and Palmer are playing like 2 10s behind João Pedro, is making Palmer closer to the goal. Right? I don't see Palmer as a winger that likes to hug the touchline. I see Palmer in that position, and I feel like that is his best position. And I feel like this, Xabi Alonso formation is going to bring out the best of Palmer again. Palmer is not a winger that likes to hug the touchline. Look at the movement. And one good thing about that attack line is that João Pedro, Rogers, and Palmer, they can always interchange positions. They can always, move around, and which is beautiful to see. So in the attack, I think Chelsea is good. I think they are sorted. But, the players that came off the bench, I didn't see much from them, right? But those 3, you see that Palmer, Rogers, and João Pedro, as long as they are fit, they're going to cook. They're going to score goals. Goals will come, right? So these are the positives. Now, for the negatives, Chelsea does not have a goalkeeper. Chelsea Football Club does not have a goalkeeper. Sanchez is not good enough. And I don't see Sanchez as a goalkeeper that can help Chelsea to win the Premier League. If you want to win the Premier League, I think you need to have a goalkeeper that can save you in games. Sanchez is the kind of goalkeeper that if you shoot 5 shots at him, you are more likely to score 4 goals. The good thing is that the transfer window is still open. Chelsea can go into the market and still get a good goalkeeper that can come in and replace Robert Sanchez. I feel like that area is an area where they need a proper goalkeeper. He keeps punching the ball forward. Like, anytime they shoot ball to him, they punch. Even to catch ball is a problem. If you want to punch the ball, now punch the ball sideways. You cannot be punching the ball front. Right? So, these are the negatives. Another negative is, in the midfield, there's a lack of control. If you watch the game was so broken. It was so open. Right? End to end. Chelsea did not have a grip of the game. Had it been Fulham was clinical today, Fulham would have equalized this game and it would have been 3-3. So, there's no control. There's a lack of control in that midfield. But overall, well done to Xabi Alonso. Your first match as the manager, you want to get 3 points, and that's what he did. So well done to Chelsea.
Chelsea not be so. I said lose, not concede the same amount of goals as Manchester United. Hey, but what an entertaining game of football. To me, this is the best game that I've watched this weekend. What a game. Hey, end-to-end stuff. But just they go left, right, and center. See, my dear, Chelsea winning this game, if you're not happy with that, you just be winch. In my own opinion, because they actually deserve to win. Fulham deserve to win. Fulham deserve to get a draw. In fact, everybody deserve everything in this game. But sadly for Fulham, Chelsea were able to win the game. And that João Pedro cause, when people are talking about João Pedro cause, who tell you say now cause? You think say if they say cause go your start first game. We will wait. But for now, he did not even look like anybody carrying any cause. He played so well. Kopama. I was saying, hey, now the Kopama where you know be this, don't be the Kopama of 1 assist throughout an entire season of last season. He was balling, he was everywhere. See, Chelsea this season, they go score you, you go score them. Now who score pass, now you go win. Because the way they were carving their defense up, I was like, this Torino clear. That Josh King was so brilliant. Garcia with a debut goal. Morgan Rogers with a debut goal. Who scored debut goal again today? Oh, I don't even forget. But see, who missed this game? Missed something. Sanchez, Alexis Sanchez. Now they say come. You are now you had plans for that Chelsea, and you they flourish very well. Because I don't know what you were doing with that first goal. Your near post you considered. Now wow, this thing shocked me. But Chelsea, they were brilliant today. But there is still major things to be done with that team. Because conceding 2 after scoring 3 is not really a good sign. I say lose like me, you go concede like me. Hi, I just weak. But honestly, even Fulham, they actually played so well. It will be brilliant as usual. Even Calvin Bassey self, like best even they go attack from defense, carry ball, enter attack. But it's just sad that they did not get a point in this game, because if they had gotten a point, nobody will really complain, because they were brilliant in couple of times. And yeah, fantastic game all round. I really, 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 really enjoyed the game. The ref was spot on today. No complaints whatsoever. He allowed the game flow when it was supposed to flow. He knew when to give a yellow card. Just brilliant, brilliant game. And I cannot wait to see how Chelsea evolve under this guy. What's his name? Xabi Alonso. And Fulham, they have a good manager.
One thing that I can say categorically is that Morgan Rogers and Lacroix look like very good signing. They look like signings that are actually going to take Chelsea from level 1 to level 2, right? These are two good players, like, and I feel like these are players that Chelsea actually needed. You know, it's one thing to sign a player, and it's another thing to sign a player that you actually need, a player that will make a difference in your team. And I see Morgan Rogers and Lacroix as two players that will actually make a difference in this Chelsea team. One area of this Morgan Rogers game that I like is that the boy is very hardworking. It's not about aesthetics, right? It's not about, you know, let me dribble, let me do flashy things. No, the boy is direct. He's hardworking. He helps in attack. He helps in defense. You know, he's everywhere. He's everywhere, and I feel like he's the kind of player that Xabi Alonso needs in this formation, because when you look at the formation that Chelsea is using, the midfield is kind of empty. The midfield is kind of empty. There, the only two midfielders there. So you need those two who are up there. That is Kopama and Rogers to also help in the midfield. And one thing I enjoyed watching today was Rogers coming into that midfield and helping, right? He wasn't just focused on attack, attack, attack. When there was a need to defend, he will be there to defend. So Morgan Rogers, I feel I don't need to see too much. I feel like he's going to be a very, very good purchase. I feel like he's going to be a very, very good signing for Chelsea. And I think he has started off very, very well, scoring a goal on his debut. That's a very good way, you know, to start your career in a new club. So well done to Chelsea for that business. Lacroix, very good defender, solid, very good 1v1, right? He's very, very difficult to beat 1v1. And I feel like he's the kind of defender that Chelsea actually needed. He's good in the air. He's very, very strong. And he's decent with his feet. Because when you are playing a back three, you need defenders that can actually pass the ball. And I saw Lacroix today, and I think he's very, very decent with his passes. Yes, his passes are quite safe, but as a defender, you don't need to be pinging 50-yard passes, 90-yard passes. No, your passes need to be safe, short, and precise. So you see these two players, Chelsea have done very, very good business with both of them. I feel like we're not going to have any reason to complain about their performances. I feel like these two guys are going to really cook, especially with the Xabi Alonso system. And I see the reason why Rogers was brought in. You know, Rogers is the player that suits that double 10 position alongside Kopama, right? So it was a very, very necessary signing that Chelsea had to make. So well done to Chelsea for, you know, getting these two players in.
See the way Chelsea was balling. Ah, God, this season I don't want to hate watch anybody. I want to just watch my match and be happy. Like literally. Where are those people that were saying, oh, Japan will cost? This cost. I said I don't believe in this rubbish cost. If you are good, you are good. See João Pedro, number 9 cost. Wait till come out now. You people want to just deceive us rival fans. Because this guy is good. Literally. And Kopama, one season wonder Kopama is back. That creative Kopama, immediately he holds the ball. Pace is back. 1 goal, 1 assist for Ice Kopama. And Rogers. Thank God. Me, I will have player 130 something million pounds. Break record upon record. On the pitch, you will not come and break record for me. See players that are just coming into team. Immediately they started playing. They started banging goals. Me, I'm there struggling with my Isaac and Vets. Like, see Rogers. That front three, I'm telling you, they will cut through anybody's defense. It is looking like Chelsea. They are fighting for something. Because these players look very, very serious. Their ball is sweet. Alonso ball. Is this the Alonso ball? Because what me I watched today, I enjoyed it as a rival fan. And I'm jealous.
Yani leo ilikuwa tu ni baridi hapo jameni, hapana. Morgan Rogers amekuja na saa fanya hivi. Palma pia amefungua assist. Ako na bao. Hapana ba Chelsea bado mwanza hizi gani? Mwanza hizi gani? Mnaacha watu wetu wapi bwana? Tunangoja kunya wafunge bao game next sasa. Ianze ukamba watu waanze compete kwa mabao na assist. Sasa Chelsea wanaenda sana. Bao 3. Hata kama wamefungwa wao win. Lakini hiyo game imekuwa noma. Hiyo game imekuwa noma. But imekuwa well balanced. But Fulham walikuwa the better team kwa hii game. Basi hatuwe kuongea sana. Sisi watu wanakaza, tunaona next game. Akili kwa next